Well, I was watching the news, and turns out Abbot is having a meeting to know what to do with the border crossing from Coahuila to Eagle Pass. And the thing is that I have I crossed undocumented the Mexico-U.S. border by Coahuila to Eagle Pass. And I know by self-experience that crossing the Rio Grande River, it's alive. Well, you cross the river, the water is less deep from the side of the international bridge. So I don't know why people died in the in the Rio Grande River. First of all, second of all, I crossed the river several times because we couldn't make it. We also try to cross the river at the night. At night, let's say in the evening, around 6 p.m., 7 p.m., they release drones. Those are thousands of drones, so it's not possible to cross the river. Once you cross the river, it seems like migration, the border patrol are watching from the hills, and they just let you continue. You cross the rivers. I know that now that they have removed the rates, and they have placed this barbed wire across the Rio Grande River. Well, you cross a dirt road, and then you cross a highway, and finally you cross a forest, and you end up in the back of a neighborhood. So it's a lie crossing the Rio Grande River. Seems like they're just doing this for political, political reasons. Because once you get to that neighborhood, eh, it's not easy to go out. I couldn't go out, and out of nowhere, the sheriff showed up. They asked me for U.S. papers, and then since I didn't have U.S. papers, they asked me to. They called. The sheriff called the border patrol, and they took me to their facilities. They took a picture of me. They took my fingerprints, and they released me at at the international bridge. So all of these, it's nothing but a lie. Something else about the Venezuelans. Did something I read. This gang member who was stealing and murdering people. I know by self-experience that doesn't matter if people are a troublemaker in their homeland. Out of nowhere, they get a Mexican visa, U.S. visa under the table. But there must be a record about it. I don't know why you don't start an investigation. Because when I was undocumented, I have never committed any crime. So, but the people let me know that they knew that I was undocumented. How they knew it, I don't know, but they knew. So, something else I want to point out is that it's not possible to stay in Mexico or the U.S. undocumented because they don't let you get a job. So how come they stay in the U.S.? They stay in Mexico. How do they continue their journey? Hmm? So all of these seems like they're doing the government, the U.S. government is doing all of this for political reasons because it doesn't make any sense regarding to what I really lived while crossing the Rio Grande River. And how come now they have this thing, the CBP1? You're taking you're prioritizing new immigrants, but the immigrants who have been waiting for their residency, for their citizenship in the U.S. to batch up, we just don't know anything about it. And I'm talking about those people have a who have been a good citizenship in the U.S. and in their country of origin. Those are the people I'm talking about. And petitioning their relatives, it's something else you don't talk about. You just talk about these fake immigrants because how do they continue their journey if they don't have a job, if they're undocumented? How do they get to New York if they just didn't have the money to continue their journey? Huh? This is something that the U.S. government is making up. Hmm? So that's the truth, and just wanted to share it. I'm gonna do it in Spanish, so uh, nobody can say I didn't say in Spanish. Bueno, estaba viendo las noticias, esto, lo de que pues el gobernador Abbot, está, pues se reunió con gente del gobierno de Estados Unidos para ver esto, lo del cruce de Coahuila a Eagle Pass. Pues yo estuve ahí, estuve tratando de cruzar yo solo el río Bravo. Dice que es una mentira. No sé cómo hay gente que supuestamente ha muerto en el río Bravo cuando del lado del puente internacional el agua es menos profunda. De todos modos, está la patrulla fronteriza. A las 6, 7 de la tarde sueltan drones. Son miles de drones. Parece que la patrulla fronteriza está vigilando desde los cerros. Entonces, pues no sé, ellos lo dejan a uno continuar. Ahora que ya no están los carrizos y pusieron el alambre de púas, pues uno cruza los carrizos y llega a una carretera de terracería, una carretera pavimentada, llega a un bosque, uno va a salir por la parte de atrás de un vecindario, ahí no es fácil salir, el vecindario es como en las películas. No sé si llaman al sheriff, el sheriff le pregunta a uno si uno tiene papeles americanos, si no tiene papeles americanos llama a la patrulla fronteriza, lo llevan a uno a sus instalaciones, le toman a uno foto y huellas dactilares y pues lo liberan a uno por el puente internacional. Entonces, si uno llega indocumentado en México, no lo dejan a uno estar. Si uno llega indocumentado a Estados Unidos, tampoco le dejan a uno obtener trabajo, tampoco en México. Entonces, ¿cómo es que esa gente llega a Estados Unidos? ¿Cómo le hacen para continuar su viaje si no trabajan? Son impuestos, are those taxes the way they are continuing their journey? I don't know. Otra cosa de lo que no hablan es esto de que la gente que ya lleva años esperando a que su proceso de residencia, de ciudadanía, avance. Estoy hablando de aquellos que son buenos ciudadanos en Estados Unidos y en su país de origen. ¿Sí? Entonces hay gente que lleva tiempo con eso y eso es una cosa. Otra cosa es los peticionamientos. ¿Por qué no hablan de eso? Ahora está lo del CBP-1 y cómo es de que hablan de recibir nuevos inmigrantes si no han ayudado, bueno, no han solucionado, no han resolucionado no han dado resolución a la ciudadanía o residencia de aquellos migrantes que llevan años ahí. And by the way, I want to make it clear, there's people who are in the US, they are with visa, with American visa, and or work permit. Aquellos que están en Estados Unidos están con visa americana y, y o con permiso de trabajo. Es la única manera que uno puede estar en Estados Unidos. That's the only way you can you can stay in the United States. Entonces, esa es la verdad. Y otra cosa de los criminales, sí sé que hay gente de que pues no sé, son buscapleitos y pues han conseguido visa americana, visa mexicana por debajo de agua. Pero hay ya un indicio de eso, ya hay información de esa persona en la embajada donde le dieron esa visa. Entonces hay manera de investigar a los inmigrantes y pues para los que sí lo merecen, agilizar su proceso de residencia y ciudadanía. So, but there's people who have American visa, there's already a record, there is their information in the U.S. Embassy where they got their visa from. So there is a way you can track down every immigrant and expedite the residency and citizenship process for those migrants who really deserve, who are really good citizenships, who are really good citizens in the U.S. and their country of origin. That's the truth. So, something else, eh, algo más que necesite traducir, pues creo que eso es todo. No sé cómo es que ha habido gente que supuestamente muere en el río Bravo. Sí, pues por el lado del puente internacional el agua es menos profunda. Y aparte de eso, pues lo del CBP-1, cómo es que están aceptando nuevos inmigrantes y si ni siquiera han solucionado las residencias y ciudadanía de aquellos que ya llevan años ahí. Entonces, esa es la verdad. Y ya basta de esos shows, ya basta de esos shows de que supuestamente hasta se están juntando de varios estados los gobernadores, porque eso es una gran mentira, cruzar el río Bravo. Yo lo sé por experiencia propia. De hecho, lo último que quiero decir es esto. Voy a traducir de primero lo que estaba diciendo en español. So, it's enough regarding this thing about this show that governors from different states in the U.S. are gathering to close the border. That's a lie. Crossing the border illegally, undocumented, is a lie. So, by the way, in the picture you see, hopefully someone from the government is gonna check this video because I'm gonna send it to their social media. Entonces, algo más que quiero decir es de que igual este video lo va a mandar a los miembros del gobierno de Estados Unidos. Espero que pues lo vean. The green card you see in the picture of this video is the one I got in Tijuana by the Mexican Immigration Institute. It certified me that I was a refugee in Mexico, And in spite of being a refugee in Mexico, they just threatened me of death. Hmm? I couldn't get a job, so that's the truth. And the blue one, this is the card I got from the consulate of Guatemala in California. They never gave me my passport. I was carrying out a process to get my passport, but I never got my passport. So I couldn't stay in the US. I'm in Guatemala again. That's how I know that's a lie, arriving undocumented. Entonces, la tarjeta verde que ven en el video es la tarjeta que me dio el Instituto Mexicano de Inmigración, que me certificaba como un refugiado en Tijuana, en México. Sin embargo, me amenazaron de muerte y no pude obtener trabajo a pesar de ser refugiado en Tijuana. Y la tarjeta azul que ven, esa tarjeta me la dieron en el consulado de Guatemala en California. También tramité mi pasaporte, pero no me lo dieron. Entonces, por eso sé de que uno no puede estar indocumentado en Estados Unidos y pues yo tuve que regresar a Guatemala. Eso es todo lo que tenía que decir.